Welcome everyone. This topic will illustrate the use of the CAD import utility within SimCenter AimSim. Specifically, we will look at how the CAD import tool provides an easy-to-use CAD viewer environment to import common CAD formats and helps SimCenter AimSim users modeling their own systems to visualize and analyze the geometry. We will also look at how the tool can be used to semi-automatically generate a SimCenter AimSim model from a 3D CAD model. The CAD import utility within SimCenter AimSim has the following major capabilities. First, CAD import. This is a SimCenter AimSim software integrated CAD viewer which you can use for creating, importing, and analyzing 3D CAD files without having to rely on the original CAD software application. The supported CAD formats for import include Parasolid and step files. Second, CAD modeling. The tool can be used for modifying geometry like filling holes, splitting bodies, etc. It is also possible to create new geometries using simple tools. A library of parametric shapes is included, and geometry can also be created from a sketch profile. Third, CAD measurements. CAD import also contains measurement analysis tools. All kinds of measurements can be displayed on the 3D view and saved as a CAD import project. And lastly, 1D sketch generation. CAD import also provides advanced features that allow to convert a 3D CAD model into a SimCenter AimSim 1D model. In a few steps, the 1D model is generated in the SimCenter AimSim environment and is ready to use for analysis. Now, let's look at how to use the CAD import tool with the help of an example. We will go through each step one by one to generate a 1D sketch from a 3D CAD file. For this demonstration, we will use the 3D model of a pivoting vane pump. Before we launch the CAD import tool, we have to make sure that we have the necessary libraries loaded in the library tree. This step is important for the model to be generated. As we have a hydraulic lubrication system, as an example, we will have the mechanical, hydraulic, and hydraulic component design libraries already loaded. To launch the CAD import tool, go to Tools and select CAD import. A separate window for the tool will open. Let's quickly look at its layout. The CAD import environment has 4 panes. The object tree, which displays the structure of the object. The scene, which is the area where you visualize the 3D representation of the object. The object inspector, which displays the properties of the selected object from the scene. It is possible to modify some properties of the object here. The measurement pane, which displays all the measurements that are performed. The type, the value, and the units of the measurement are also displayed here. To import a CAD file, go to the File option at the top toolbar and select Import CAD File. Browse to the file location and select File and press Open. The selected CAD file will be displayed within the scene area. To navigate the model, press the right mouse button and move the mouse to rotate the model. To pan, press the mouse wheel button and move the mouse. And to zoom in and out, scroll the mouse wheel up and down. Alternately, you can use the toolbar icons to 3D navigate the model as well. As we will be creating a pivoting vane pump submodel, we will only need certain parts of the pump to create the submodel, such as the pump body, including the inlet and the outlet ports, the rotor, the stator ring, the pivot, and the vanes. The next step is to associate the pump assembly to a correct primitive in order to generate the correct pump submodel. To do so, select the Activate 1D Modeling option from the 1D modeling menu from the toolbar. Click the pencil icon next to the assembly frame in the object tree window. The primitive association window will open. Next, choose the type of pump technology required from the 4 choices. In our case, we select pivoting vane pump. A list of items appears below in which there are 3 categories. Ports, corresponding to the suction and delivery port selection. Parts, corresponding to the mechanical parts such as gears, rotors, stators, vanes, etc. And parameters, corresponding to the parameters related to the selected pump. The parameters are computed automatically when all the preceding categories have been correctly filled in. Only the ports and parts categories need to be filled in. To do so, click on the pencil icon next to each item to make the selection. For the inlet and outlet ports, select the visible face that intersects with the chamber volume. For the parts, select the body of each one separately. Once all the ports and parts have been associated, all the parameters will be automatically calculated as seen, except for the number of vanes. This can be entered manually by double-clicking in the value column. We have a total of 9 vanes for this pump. Click on OK when complete. The next step is to create the pump submodel using 1D sketch generation option. Select Sketch Generation from the 1D modeling menu in the toolbar. A window will appear. Select the pre-configured option, Current Description, and then click Next. At this stage, you will be asked to save the model before going to the next step. Once the model is saved, in the next window, the categories used to model the pump and the fluid volumes are displayed. Tick the boxes that apply. In this case, we will select the hydraulic pump application. Click Next. In the next window, you will be asked if you want to clear the already existing SimCenter sketch. If not, uncheck the box and press Generate. The sketch will be generated. In the parameter mode, you will notice that all the parameters are already assigned to the generated components. Switch to the simulation mode to compile the system and execute the simulation. You can change the simulation settings using the Run Parameter option. In the interest of time, let's run the simulation for 0.1 seconds and press Start. The results will be generated and can be plotted by dragging and dropping a variable in the sketch area. This is how the CAD import tool can be used to easily import a 3D CAD file and convert it to a 1D sketch in SimCenter AimSim. Thank you.